And we're back, folks. Hersan Chow here with the infamous Stephen Lawhorn.
I'm excited to be sitting here with Gerzon. We cornered a couple of weeks ago together. I've seen Gerzon. I made matches for him. This is awesome. We got David Armis coming up, one of my coaches and one of my mentors. I'm happy to see this next fight coming up. What do you got to say about that, Gerzon?
Man, David Armis is rocking a pretty awesome haircut I noticed earlier. Kind of sexy. David's Armis kind of a sexy haircut tonight.
I don't know. Who you have in this one?
Coming out right now, we got Anthony Camper. Right.
It's cool to see Derek Lewis sitting over here to our left right now, hanging out tonight, hey?
Yeah, I went by and congratulated Derek Lewis on his win, and he was telling me how much he liked my long hair.
Yeah. It's cool to see Derek hanging out with us tonight, boxing matches. We got a lot of guys that debuted in their boxing match tonight. You had David Armis debuting tonight, and we had Alex Morano debuted in his boxing match. I think he did well, even though, he took the loss. He got some hits in.
Do you think that, we've had Alex Morano, MMA fighter, make his boxing debut. We've had Omar Halal. Was this his boxing debut, or was this his second boxing match?
Omar Halal? Omar has boxed before.
Just one time, right?
Yeah, he trains under Bobby Flores.
Okay.
And, that's primarily a striking school.
Right,
so.
right. And now we have David Armis also coming over for
exactly,
MMA.
Yeah.
Should we, what do you think? Our MMA guys crossing over haven't done so well so far tonight.
They haven't done well so far tonight, but I think in time that their skills will show.
David, I know hits hard from personal experience. So if any of our MMA guys are going to win tonight, I could bet on David. He has some hard hands. He has some powerful hands.
Yeah, I feel like David's going to pull this off.
What do we know about this Anthony Camper? 0-2. Seems fairly confident though. Yep. Coming out in a funky cowboy hat. And here comes David Armis out of the blue corner.
I like the fact that David is going to get a chance to stand up tonight, and no one's got a chance to take him down and hold him down on the ground.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I really feel like this is going to be a great fight. I'm going to take David in this fight. Although I do appreciate the fact that this Anthony, traveled all the way from Tennessee here.
Right, absolutely. Derek Lewis, of course, supporting his old teammate David Armis back in the day when Silverback Fight Club was still around.
We got David walking into the cage now, or not the cage, I'm sorry, the ring. We also have Jacob Silva, just recently went pro, one of SEC champion fighters, belt holders, great fighter, cornering David tonight. Glad to see Jacob down in the corner, also one of the old teammates coming from the old school.
Yeah, I think it's important that even though we come from different fighting backgrounds, that we all go to each other's shows to support Houston Combat.
Exactly.
He has 3 professional fights from Scottsdale, Tennessee.
Anthony Camper looking confident. Let's see what he can do tonight.
Getting ready to start the bout. David's looking good. We got Bobby Flores giving last-minute instruction to David right now. You can see David is normal amount of nervousness that before a fight starts. And Bobby's massaging him out, getting ready. You can hear the crowd. David's really popular here in the Houston area. Here we go. We touch gloves.
David's got a great fan base in Houston.
David has, yes.
It goes, like I said, back to the Silverback days. So a lot of pressure tonight, but I think he's going to bring a great show, possibly take home the win tonight.
Here we go. You got Bobby stepping out of the cage. The referee getting ready to start the action. Here we go. Round number 1, getting ready. Are you ready? Here we go. Bell rings.
Tony's coming out. Started off as southpaw, now back to orthodox, leaving his lead hand low. David with a strong overhand right. I don't know what Tony's thinking. He has his chin up in the air.
David's catching him.
Yes, sir. David starting the assault.
David backs against the ropes.
David
He's
with another
definitely more
overhand right.
active.
Tony coming in. Anthony Camper, apologize, Anthony. Anthony coming in with his hands down, chin in the air. I'm not sure if he knows who he's fighting. David with another overhand right. Throwing bombs right now.
David with a big right hand.
Anthony leading right now though. Anthony leading forward, pushing forward, catches David with a little quick jab. Anthony though with his chin up in the air. He looks a little menacing, but
David looking very strong. David coming on with a lot of punches. He steps back into his corner. It looks like that he's just going down. He's ready. Oh, he's landed some big shots. A right, a left, another right. David backing up. It looks like he's ready to end this in the first round.
Anthony still pushing forward though. Still pushing forward. Chin in the air though. Oh man, this is.
David very composed. He's not giving up.
Anthony pushing forward. Looking a little menacing. I don't know though. Looks got a little crazy in his eye.
Another good right hand by David, stepping his opponent backwards. Here he comes, charging again.
Anthony's taking a lot of damage. He's got his chin up in the air. It might not be long before David drops him.
David has the great power to in a stand-up to end a fight quickly.
Right. I think David's trying to pace himself right now.
I think so too.
He came out with like a 15-punch combo, and now he's landing some strong power shots, but I think he's trying to make sure he has enough just in case, because this Anthony guy looks like he's ready to scrap and he could take a beating.
David looks very relaxed though.
Yes, absolutely. He's
looking very composed. He looks like his training is setting well, training under Bobby Flores.
David's fought some of the toughest guys in Houston.
Exactly. David is like, he's very composed in his first boxing match ever. And boxing is a huge part of mixed martial arts and MMA. And,
absolutely.
You can absolutely see how he is like standing next to his training and very composed and ready to take this to the next round.
Anthony's not throwing much of combinations, but he's got his taunting game on, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely taunting David. It's making for a very exciting fight. You can hear the crowd.
Oh, David with the left,
you can
and then
hear
the right,
crowd behind
and the
us.
uppercut, and another
very
left.
excited to
Has
see
Anthony
David
with his
pull
back
this
on the
off
ropes.
for this knockout. It's not going to happen in the first round.
No,
you just heard the 10-second knock. There's the bell.
Anthony, that Anthony cat is one crazy dude. He comes out with his hands down, chest bowed out like a peacock.
That dude has got his hands down. He is definitely taunting. This fight is going to be great.
If they're not here, they're missing out.
Oh, if you're not here tonight, you're just missing out on a great fight by David Armas. A great fight by the guy from Tennessee.
Anthony Camper.
Anthony Camper. Anthony Camper has come here from Tennessee. He's putting on a great match against our local David Armas. This is a great match.
Yeah, he's absolutely game. I mean, David's landing some bombs.
Both guys still standing. Both guys still looking at each other across the ring. Both ready for this round two. David's debut in boxing. He's ready for this.
Oh. Anthony getting it ready before the ref is ready. And here we go, folks, touching the gloves. Anthony pushing forward now.
It's so awesome to see St. Michael's emergency rooms on the back of David's shorts. St. Michael's has done so much for everybody in MMA and boxing.
Especially in Houston.
Oh, yeah, in Houston, Texas. You have to appreciate Dr. Shannon Orsak. It's come through with St. Michael's. He supports David. Many of us other fighters, it's great to see it on his shorts. David's doing great tonight.
I'm not sure if Anthony is too worried about getting high numbers and combinations.
Yeah, Anthony seems to be going for the knockout.
He's going for the Babe Ruth.
Yeah, he's going for that number one, finish this all, let's go home back to Tennessee.
And you notice he keeps switching his stance too.
Yeah.
Southpaw orthodox.
I've seen that in the past with different fighters. Oh, David coming with a great combination, right and left. David's cardio is definitely coming. You have the Tennessee covering up right now. David trying to finish this.
David's working.
Oh, he's slinging nothing but junk. David is definitely bringing the real training. The Tennessee is bringing junk.
Right. I mean, it's obvious who has a lot cleaner skill, but I don't know what this Tennessee boy is on right now, but he is just coming like a machine, like he's got a lot of heart, determination for sure.
He is definitely not quit.
No, there is no quit in this Anthony Tennessee cat right now.
Here comes David back, uppercuts and body shots.
Right. David's offering up a punch buffet, and Anthony wants to get his full filling.
Here we go again. Here we go. Referee stepping in. It's over. It's over. The crowd is not happy at all.
Referee stoppage. I guess he felt Anthony had enough. Anthony's upset. He wanted more.
Referee stoppage. David was definitely bringing a parade of blows that were unbelievable, and I don't think that Anthony was able to withhold those anymore. David training under the great Bobby Flores and under the Macaco School.
Right. I mean, as a person worried about someone's welfare, I can understand, where the ref would come in and not want Anthony to get hurt. But to me, Anthony seemed fine. He seemed like he was still, cognitive of what was going on. He wanted to fight. He's a bruiser,
I would have to agree with that. I did not think that he was out. I did not think that he was done. Although David was bringing a barrage of punches, I do not believe that he was out.
Absolutely.
I believe the fight could have went on.
Right. I mean, it wouldn't have been much longer before David would have dropped him, possibly seriously hurt him. I mean, absolutely. You never know. It's hard sometimes to tell, when you go from MMA with 4-ounce gloves, it doesn't take much to drop somebody. Big gloves, you could have a whole lot of damage and not even realize it.
Exactly. You can see the damage all over Anthony's face, but I still agree that maybe it could have completed the round.
Absolutely.
David was definitely winning the fight.
Yeah, great fight. Very entertaining, though. Congratulations, David Armas. Put on a great show.
David Armas wins his pro debut boxing. He would have won the fight either way, but I would have liked to seen it go in the distance.
Absolutely.